I'm Jarvis Holliday, a freelance writer and blogger in Charlotte. I moved to Charlotte in 2005, a few months before CIAA came to Charlotte for the first time. CIAA tournament came to Charlotte in 2006, so this is now the 7th year of the tournament in Charlotte. So I've seen it grow in Charlotte, and I've seen it almost jump the shark. The tournament or attended what we call CIAA week, that last week in February, first week in March. They know that even though it's a basketball tournament, Time Warner Cable Arena, most people come for the parties. In fact, a lot of people don't even realize that a basketball tournament is going on. They're just on Twitter and Facebook saying, I'm going to CIAA, I can't wait for CIAA. Ask what CIAA means, I don't know. So I blog, my signature blog is grownpeopletalking.com. and I also write the blog for charlottemagazine.com. You can check out my CIAA coverage at charlottemagazine.com/CIAA. And so on the Charlotte Magazine site, I wrote a list of do's and don'ts for partying during CIAA week. I think I'll give you some tips so that you don't, one, end up making a fool of yourself, end up on some video that goes viral, or two, spend a whole bunch of money and then you can't pay your rent when you get back home. So first, do buy your tickets in advance. Clock is ticking, the ticket sales or prices are going up every day. But pretty much as long as you buy your ticket online, most of the promoters have links to their websites. You can buy tickets in advance. That's cool. Go ahead and get your name in the system, so you won't show up at the door and they'll charge you $150 to get in. And if you go to that same place next Friday or next Saturday, it's like $10 to get in. So don't pay too much. Second do is do read the event flyer closely. It might say that little young B-man is going to be at the party, but is he performing or is he hosting? Because a lot of artists and these celebrities are coming to parties, they're just hosting, but promoters won't tell you that. They lead you to believe that little young B-man is going to be performing Spend It, Drop It Low from the windows to the wall, when actually they're just going to be playing that song, and he might come out of VIP a couple of times. Third do is attend at least one day party. That's probably the thing I look forward to most for CIAA. Like I said, the tournament, this is the 7th year it's been in Charlotte, so after having partied each of the first 6 years here, not a whole lot excites me as far as looking forward to going out, but I do look forward to day parties because that Friday and Saturday in particular while the tournament is in Charlotte, there are a lot of day parties to choose from. And it's just a good time. I don't know about you, but I'm not used to drinking and dancing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's a lot of fun. And another thing that's interesting is if you go to a day party, the young lady, say you go to a day party on Saturday, the young lady you saw Friday night probably looks different at the day party because it's light out. Okay. Third do tip the bartenders well. CIAA folks tend to have a reputation of not tipping well. I shouldn't say CIAA folks, I should say people attending parties during CIAA week have a reputation of not tipping well. Maybe it's a cultural thing, maybe it's a certain stigma attached to the African American race, however you want to count it, but you just bought 6 drinks for all these girls, your bill is $75, and you gave the bartender $80. You think a $5 tip is good, but do the math. Tip 20%, please. Another do attend at least one basketball game. Remember, CIAA, well, I shouldn't say remember, you probably don't know this, but CIAA is made up of 12 HBCUs, 12 historical black colleges and universities throughout North Carolina, Virginia, the DC area, and I think one in Maryland. Well, DC area is Maryland. But attend at least one basketball game so you can support these teams and make sure that we help fill the arena so it's not just a whole bunch of party going on. And the last do I would say is do attend the fan events the CIAA puts on at the convention center. This year it's all day Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's free events. They're going to have free concerts, interactive zones, giveaways. I think Yolanda Adams is broadcasting a morning show there that Friday morning. You have Boys to Men, Amarian, Estelle, other artists like that performing. And again, it's free. So those are some things I recommend you do if you're coming to Charlotte for CIAA week. And please party responsibly. Now for my list of don'ts, things you should not do when you're partying in Charlotte during CIAA week. I know earlier I mentioned that you do buy your tickets in advance, but my first don't is don't pay too much to party, period. How much can you really get out of a party to justify paying that kind of money? The promoter, he or she or they are on the hook for this huge bill because they're renting out this venue. They may be on the hook for this huge appearance fee for this celebrity, but that's not your fault. So don't pay too much to party. If you're going to pay a lot of money or a significant amount for a ticket to a party, make sure it comes with some good amenities like complimentary drink, or complimentary hors d'oeuvres, a buffet, gift bag, something that you can actually something tangible to get your money out of. Second don't, is don't put too much stock into a party by some promoter or a company that you never heard of. When CIAA comes around, every year you have at least a dozen new entertainment, this media group that you've never heard of. Let's have some party. If they don't have a website that can show you events they've done throughout the year and photos from events and parties they've had in the past, you're taking a chance, and now is not the time to take chances with novices. Next don't is don't be concerned about partying where everyone else is. My friends come to town every year. Their biggest concern is where everybody gonna be at. It's not possible to party where everybody is. On that Friday and Thursday night has become a big night during CIAA now. On the list of parties I've put together, again on charlottemagazine.com/CIAA, the Thursday night list has grown. There are more parties on a Thursday night than ever before. But if you're looking to party on the weekend, Friday and Saturday night, each of those nights they're going to be at least 20 parties that have reached capacity. So my advice to you is just go where you and your friends are going to have a good time, and y'all make y'all party there. Next, don't drive up and down College Street and Tryon Street in your Bentley Beamer Benz on 24s, whatever it may be. This is not bike weekend. This is not spring break. This is still Center City, uptown Charlotte. And this looks bad, and you only add the traffic. Next don't expect to either get a hotel room in uptown or get a hotel room in uptown for a reasonable rate if you haven't already gotten it. Serious veteran CIAA partiers, they were booking their rooms while you were off work during Labor Day. So if you're trying to get it the last week in February, either they're none available or you're going to pay a lot of money. And a lot of these hotels require two-night minimum stay. So if you're only planning to come to town Saturday morning, stay at a hotel Saturday night, and then check out, it's not going to work that way. And again, this isn't bike week. Do not have 12 people stay in your hotel room just so y'all can split that 12 ways. And my last but most important don't go to jail while partying during CIAA week. This has been a peaceful event the past 6 years in Charlotte. Let's keep it that way.